Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So we are back and we are ready to kick some butt today. We're going to work on a reactor. So I got 3 of the uranium up and running, the outposts here. So I got these guys here. I got the one somewhere over here. Very little in these 2 last spots, and this one over here. And then I still have this nice chunk up here too. So I don't think I've discovered or seen any other uranium on the map yet. Doesn't mean obviously there isn't, but I'll have to find it later on, which that's fine. So let's get started here. So we're gonna build our reactor. So we talked about these last time, the parts, so we handcrafted them here. So you got your steam turbines. I want to actually get them in here somewhere, so I'm gonna start with the steam turbines first. Kind of go backwards on the design just because I want to make sure I get this spot, you know, like kind of close to the thing, but using up our bit of our concrete and stuff. So we'll start up here anyways for the top part. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, and then we're gonna go with you, and those all connect. So basically they'll be at like a 2 thickness, and then you use your heat exchanger. There you go. And then you'll actually use this. This is like your little cabling or whatever. Oops, can't reach. There you go. I don't know how close I'm going to get. And then you'll have your actual reactor itself. So you can just have this plopped wherever you want to plop it. Let's just plop it right here, and then this here, and this here, and this here. So let me explain how this works. It actually works a lot easier than it looks. So if you were comparing this to our Steam setup over here, which I have no radar over there. Whoops. For some reason I must have clipped the wire because I thought I had one on there. Anyways, you had your basically you had your boilers that look like these, and then you had the steam engines themselves. It's pretty much the same thing except one more component, and it works a little differently. Instead of putting your fuel in the boiler, you put your fuel in the nuclear reactor. The nuclear reactor then touches, just heat-wise, with these copper heat pipes, basically. They touch the heat exchanger, which in the heat exchanger then obviously fills up, you fill it with water again, and then you put it in the steam turbine, and the steam turbine produces the power. So it's really the same thing, just with the extra little step and the more interesting mechanics, I would say. So yeah, not a hard thing at all, really. So there we go. So that'll finish that spot, and then we get this side done. There you go, and then we get these guys here, and there you go. So we got one side done. Now there's adjacent bonus. If you have one of these down, it's 0. If you have 2 of these down, I believe it's 100%. If you have 3 of them down, I can't tell you. I think it would be screwed up math because it's not really like proper adjacent. Maybe it's like 150. I'm not sure. Maybe it's less than that. When you have 4 of them down, you get a 300% anyways adjacent bonus, meaning that this is a really good setup. Now if you put like say another 2 here, you'd probably only get like maybe 30 or 40, I don't know, percent adjacent bonus, so you don't get as much adjacent bonus. It still goes up and up, so you can scale sort of this style if you choose, but you don't get anything like whoa amazingly at that point. What you can do, though, is you can do a bigger reactor. So you could fill this all with reactors, too, and you'd get a massive adjacent bonus. Problem is you would have to manually feed the fuel, and I think it used like 1 fuel a minute or something like that. Obviously, that'd be kind of stupid, right? But it's just how the mechanics work. But I thought I'd let you know that anyway. So we'll get this one down. There you go. So we'll go ahead and same thing over here. There you go. So 44 of these, 88 of the turbines for this design. This is a common design, by the way. I mean, you can do it from scratch and figure out the ratios, but when it comes to ratios like this, you probably just want to figure out, follow what others people do. Though that being said, I'll probably break the ratios, as in I might make like a gazillion steam turbines and buffers and stuff like that. I'll probably do that off camera just to beat the CME. So use this as like more of a buffering system than anything for, when my solars can't keep up, things like that, But yeah, look at that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much everything. That's your reactor. Now, obviously, you need to power it up, or get the power from it. So what I was going to do is I was going to just throw these guys in here somewhere. So I was going to put, trying to figure out a good spot for this. So hopefully this will work. Well, that touches both of them, right? So that should work, I guess. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I just want to make sure I get, like, it all touched in a sense. Okay, and then you got this one over here. And then I'm just looking at where they suggest placing these guys. There you go, something like that. Oh, but you guys aren't actually touching. I wonder why. That's a bit weird. I must have screwed up on this by one or something. No, maybe they just... Huh. You know what? Let's get a little closer then, like that. There you go. I don't really need the... Yeah, it's not going to help on that part anyway. So let's bring these in like this then. There you go. And then this guy can just be... We'll just say right here. That works for me. I just won't follow what I just saw on the other thing. I'll just like my own way. There you go. That should work. And I'm just covering... Yeah, let's do the tip here. That makes me happier. It's important to be happy in life, right? And then this guy can just be there. And then this guy can be right here. There you go. That gets in there. And these guys don't actually need any kind of power, I don't think, right? So that's just the fuel itself. So that should work. And then you're going to want to do all your belts. I wonder if these will fit through the other side. Nope. So this is where people probably do logistics spots at times. I don't want to do logistics spots, but just saying, you know, what people usually do. I'm going to go ahead. I guess you could space this open. I don't know if this would have negative consequences, actually, spacing this open here. So taking this out here, and I'm not going to try it right now because there's probably some sort of... Oh, for everything you go, you know, you lose slightly amount of temperature. I don't really know if that exists, but I'm just wondering, you know, might. So I'll just leave it alone. Yeah, you're going to obviously want to feed that fuel-wise. I'm guessing the best way to do this is still bots, but, yeah. It looks like you're not going to make it through there, so I wonder. How many of these? I might just go like this, then screw it, snip it. There you go. Now you're gonna need more than that because they, yeah, I was gonna say that'll work. Okay, let's do it this way. See, we're already modifying the design for our own needs, which might be a bad idea, might be a good idea. We don't know yet, actually. So, like, stay tuned to: was it a good idea or was it a bad idea? There you go. So we'll just redo the placement of these guys again. And there we go. So we're having fun. We're learning this, and we'll learn from our mistakes. And you know, I'll have this going for like 40 episodes, and somebody will eventually come along and be like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I can't help the way I was born." Okay. So we'll need one more, right? Yep. So one more heat exchanger. There you go. And then we can place you guys down. There you go. So like I said, I don't know if there's any kind of loss on that, but I'm going to try it anyways. Seems like a good way of doing it. But there might be some loss on there. I'm going to see if I can look into that. So they don't have loss, they have storage, and it sounds like if you do too many weird things with them, you might have problems, but it sounds like you shouldn't actually have any problems here. So if that's the case, we should be actually fine here. So hip hip hooray, good news, right? So there you go. We can do this now. And with this, we can also go ahead and do something else with this. So we'll go ahead and basically, okay, so we'll say, okay, you go in here. It doesn't really matter, but you can go in here, you can go in here, and then you can go here and here. And then you're going to have to come from somewhere, obviously. And then you're going to have your output. So you're going to actually get rid of your crap as well. So you're going to go and do the same thing. You could do different colors. I think that's kind of cool. So red is, you know, getting rid of it and whatever. And so same idea. You just do the longer one. Or I could actually shorten this up. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could always just do... Sorry. There you go. Just do it like this. Oh, except this is going to be derpy. Yeah. Well, you know what? I could always do it one longer. There you go. I was just thinking, why not, right? And then this one. Oh, but this is going to get in the way. You know that? And then OCD part comes in. And even though I shouldn't probably say that, OCD is actually a medical condition. And people abuse the hell out of using the term. It's probably one of those things I really shouldn't do. It's just accidental, right? But it's like people saying the word gay, not actually meaning anything related to homosexuals in any way in this day and age. You know, people just... I don't say it anymore. When I was younger, man, I used it a lot like an idiot. And I'm talking about young, like, you know, freaking high school, elementary school. Probably more elementary school than high school even, to be fair. But it was just immature, you know, word I used. And, you know, it was very disrespectful for me to use it. But, you know, I was kind of a child. I was stupid, you know, didn't think better. As I matured, obviously, that changed quite a bit. I love how... Oh, I see. I overlapped this one. I was like, I love how this one's just like, screw you, buddy. There we go. That makes more... Oh, I did it with you, too. That's weird. There we go. Now this guy's like, I'm not quite in the middle, am I? Oh, you know, you are in the middle. Oh, that looks better. I love it. Okay. So you got that. I don't think I need that there, but I'm going to do it anyways. Or did I already have one there? Did I already? Oh, you already had one there, numbut. Okay, look at that. Ooh. And then you can hook up your power wherever you want here. So we'll go ahead and just throw you here. So there you go. This should be... Oh, ooh, what the heck? No, I did something wrong. Oh, that's wrong. But what happened here? Why aren't you guys actually attached? And why are you up there? Well, that might have been the reason why it wasn't attached, actually. Okay. I just realized these guys don't attach to each other over here, so you're going to have to set up something over here to basically grab it. I probably won't get the same space there, but there you go. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. So that should be ready, basically. So now what we need to do is the Enrichment set. Now, there is other... I've seen lots of, you know, examples of this, and it looks great and stuff like that. It's just going to try to avoid doing that, but it might not be the best idea. We'll see how it goes. So, basically, you bring in uranium, and you have a small chance of producing the one type of uranium. And then later on, you can do the Kovarex processing, which is a much better way of processing it. So you products, yeah, you need 40 of them basically. So basically what we need to do is kind of gangbang this. I know I had to use words like that. And basically process 40 1 or 40 plus 40, I guess, of the one type of material. So let's do that right now. We're going to just do the regular processing then. And we're just going to go down and just do this. There's my alt. It's like, why aren't you showing up? Okay, so we're going to do it this way. And then sometimes I wish you could do that. Like, it goes in the right spot, like in the middle or something. Let's just drag it along. But anyway, so you're going to have this puppy go here. And then you're going to go ahead and where are we going to go with this? We're going to have to come down here for it, huh? See, I didn't bring enough belts with me, apparently. But that's all right. We can go here. There you go. And we're going to go here. And then you here. There you go. And then what we can do now is we'll take these guys out. And we'll just go like this. And then we're just going to output onto... Wow, that was too far out. I think I was spatially destroyed there. Yeah, because I guess these have a nice little height to them or something, look-wise. So it kind of threw me off. Okay, and then basically, this is temporarily. This is literally bloody temporarily. And then what you're going to do is you're going to shove these guys into here, and then we're going to power all this up. See, you can have fun with substations. Oh, there you go. I didn't even realize it was going to connect there. So basically what we want is to get the small chance of the other uranium type. And it is a small chance, basically. But that is literally what we're trying to go for here. Now, can I put production modules in here? I hope so, because production modules can be awesome. Interesting. So I don't know if you can do it in all the processes, but obviously this is always considered a good thing because, you know, you're getting more out of it, which I'm trying to do for uranium everything. So as you guys remember, we ended up actually automating last time production of the production module 3s, and so that's helping quite a bit. So literally we're trying to win the lottery here and getting that one little bloody guy coming through here, and we need 40 of those bloody guys. So we're going to definitely do a cut in between and try to aim and get those. So we're just trying to see if one comes here in a minute. It doesn't look like one wants to show up right now, to be fair, which is fine. It can be a jerk. I didn't realize these were so, you know, slow, I guess. It's not bad. Later on with the Kovarex setup, 6 of them is overkill. Like, if I read the math right, somebody's saying they're 33 each. I don't know if that's beaconing it or not, but it sounded like it was already a little bit too much. So basically, we're trying to look for this nice bright one. So no bright, no one wants to brighten my day today, huh? It's kind of like watch it win the lottery here. You get that small chance bonus production. Oh, it's almost there. Nope. Maybe when it hits this bonus production here soon. I guess it was a little slow on. I'm not sure why I derped up on here. This one's way different than the rest. Nothing. Maybe with this bonus production coming in, it'll do something cool. Though they probably program bonus production only to give you the crappy one. Oh, maybe it does the flip, though. Maybe it has a potential. So that was the bonus production row. So that was cool. Okay, I think we'll cut it here then. And obviously, like I said, it's a very small chance. A 0.7% chance. So basically every like 130-ish, or am I thinking 100? No, 130-ish maybe? I don't know. My math is probably wrong. Could be more than that. That there's a chance of having one. So we're gonna have to process a whole hell lot of this first to be able to get there. So anyways, we'll do a cut now, and then we'll come back and we'll see what we have. I might tinker around. I'm probably going to go and change my module setup to do speed ones now, because I think I have about 1,000 of the module 3, the production module 3s. So those are great. But then I'll do some speed ones for beaconing and stuff like that just for fun. So we'll be back soon. Nothing yet. Oh, never mind. It's just 2 layers now. I was like, oh, what's that? But I did bring myself a beacon. I already had the beacon, actually. Oh, and they are only going to hit the 3, but it's actually kind of cool because we already have them in groups of 3. So that's kind of a win-win then, wasn't it? There you go. And, wait, do beacons? Yeah, beacons take power. Oh, this is hitting them just barely. I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing the error, so I got these guys here. There you go. There we have it. Maybe our luck will go up here for a second. But there you have it. So obviously this will go a lot faster, as you can see. Oh, yeah. So how faster did we go? Crafting speed. Okay, so let's take out everything out of here. So crafting speed is 0.6. Oh, yeah, because it's lower by the, obviously, the production ones. So we went from 0.6 literally to 2.2. 2.2 divided by 0.6, right? So 3.6 times faster. So that's a hell of a speed jump, basically. Look at all the power it's using right now. That's pretty cool. Cool. Okay, so obviously this will help us do it faster. We still have a bloody long time to get 40 of them. I'm going to actually go and look for a blueprint for solar panel stamping with bots. Oh, we just got one! Yeah! We did it. We got our first 40. Or first one. Yes. Magically, it turned into 40. Sorry, we got our first one, so that's awesome news. So I'll keep an eye on that on the map, obviously, but it's going to take a while, but hey, we're getting there, right? So we'll come back and play around with that. Now, I guess, now I'm thinking, I wonder, do I still do this anyways, and then I process, yeah, I'm thinking about that now, the Kovarex one, right? So you take 41 of those and 2 of those. So more than likely, you're going to still do this setup for the regular uranium then, right? The 238s. This is 238s, right? Oh, okay. So you know what? We're still going to use this some sort of setup, and then you're going to still make these, and then you're going to obviously mix them in with the other setup. Okay, so herp derp. This is still going to be a setup you're going to do for a while. So anyways, we'll wait for a while, and we'll be back soon. Okay, so I got a blueprint here I wanted to show you. Basically, if you click your little dots here, I copied a blueprint string, right? And so if you go here and you do import string like this and just Control V, you'll do import, and then you'll get the actual physical item here. And then you can place this around. So this one looked more interesting to me because it's missing 1.2 accumulators from perfection, but I don't like the word OCD again. I like the design of this more because it just looks so clean and it's simple. And it has a robot port in the middle, which you could, remove after if you like. Though you probably want to actually keep them and link them, so you'll have multiple of them just to link to the next one and the next one and the next one, just to use to basically access them, because I'm assuming this was designed so that the robot ports can, see the edge there. See how you got that little, you can see it's just slightly over, the logistics is just slightly over the edge, so you can keep pasting these basically and keeping on using it for that. So you can always just go ahead and look in here for the components. So you got 180 solar panels, 150 accumulators, 16 substations, and 1 robot port. So blueprint. I'm testing out a bot in our Discord, so I want to try this one on there. Solar. Anyways, there you go. So yeah, I can place that down, and then I guess it's like that for all of them. That's cool. Okay, that's not a big deal. I was gonna say that's gonna destroy me mentally. So let's just paste this, I guess, for fun somewhere, just so we can check it out. I wouldn't normally keep it wherever I'm putting it. I'll find a better place to stamp it, but might as well just have a bit of fun with this. So let's just say we'll test it over here. So the only downside is we don't have a spot for this per se. There you go. That'll work. There you go. You can do shift and override it anyways, but there you go. Now, the only downside is because you don't already have a bot port nearby, you'd have to place a bot port, and of course you put your storage chest here, and then you fill up your robots. Now, if you have multiple of these linked up, they will hop from, the whole network basically, which is pretty badass. And then we just need to power this. Now, it has a temporary amount of power, but obviously you're going to want to power this properly somewhere. Oh gosh, is there no power around here? We're gonna run out of power before we can get this hooked up. Here we go. Yes, we got it hooked up. And then obviously you fill it up with your components, so you just run over to get your components over here. We got so many trains going. So let's go over here for a second. Where are my... Oh, here they are. So you can go ahead and grab what you need here, so... I'll just go for a few of these, I guess, and then you can go and grab your other guys here. There you go. And basically, obviously, you just go ahead and you fill them in, so that's pretty cool. We haven't touched the bots a lot. I've used them here and there a bit, but not really. I should be using them a lot more. But obviously, you just fill these guys up, and then the bots will go for their little placement thing there. So, and then you place another bot network, and then it does everything for you. So that's a pretty nice way of doing it. So I'll stamp some of these off camera, just to get some of these around the world. And then, yeah, obviously we'll get some solar panels. So I actually don't want it here. So then what I can do is I can go here and deconstruct all that. And then now they'll take it all down and put it into the chest. So anyways, we're still working on processing these guys. I just thought I'd look for like a decent blueprint for the solar panels for easy stamping. We're at 8 now, so still a while to go, but we'll get there. Okay, so we are back. So I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, obviously. Let's go ahead and throw you in there. So we got 53. A little too many now. So we're going to go ahead and throw you guys down here for now. And, oops. There you go. And there you go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and kind of enrich this. I don't know the best way to enrich this, obviously. But I'm just going to throw it here. You might even want a bit more space. But, yeah, so we're going to do the enrichment here. So here's the enrichment process. And then you're going to have to, or need to, or like to, basically you're going to have this rotating around. Like the idea is you'll have these guys rotating around the thing, and you're going to grab it, but you want to keep it in a way that it keeps circulating it, basically, and then you grab what you need, and then later on you split off. So I guess you do the priority, and then you send it off to, you know, wherever. So I'm hoping I have an idea of how that should work, but I think the idea is you probably are going to just, you know, oversaturate the belt, and that's sort of the way to go. So let's first start with literally the spin. Let's do like a spin of death around here. So we're just going to go around here and go like this and just kind of see what we can come up with here. And this might break, and we might have to change it and all that fun stuff, obviously, but there you go. So I guess the first thing you want to start with is getting this in there somewhere. So, and I don't even know if that's enough to hold 40, actually. I guess we'll see here in a second. I don't really know the math here, so... this will go at least on this side of the belt, so that's okay. We'll just power you. There you go. And then we'll put you guys in there. Did I actually grab you? No, I didn't. Okay, there you go. 53 of those. So let's see what these look like in there. So this should put... Okay, you obviously got more than enough in there. Okay, so there you go. So you need 40 for this process, right? So, here's another thing. You probably only want to run one of these at first, because if you split them off evenly into them, they're not going to work, obviously, either. So keep that in mind. So that spins around. And I guess now what you would do is... and I guess you could make it bigger. So, yeah, I guess we're not holding as much as one would want, but we'll see anyways. Because then you're going to have your output, which will literally put it on this side of the belt. But then you're going to want to go inside of the belt. So maybe I will... You know what? I might just do it out here more, like this. Screw it, you know. And so what we're going to do is we're going to want to do this. And then you're going to probably do this, I guess. There you go. And then you're going to have like a priority of output priority is right. So even if you bring it in from here, it should, no matter what, go to... I should have a little smaller chest for testing this, huh? But anyways, there you go. We'll just do it like this. There you go. And then I'm guessing this should go to the right. Yeah, there you go. It still might break it. You might want to do this more than once, potentially, but I'm thinking that should work. Yeah, I'm thinking of that. And then somewhere else, you know, you go ahead and you do your thing. So, say up here or wherever you want it, you know, you can split it off. Let's just do it down here, I guess. Oh, you have to keep it the right direction, though, right? So you could do this. And then I guess what we do is we still say, oh, yeah, output priority is still going to be left. Because that's after the fact, so yeah, I'm hoping that works. It'll take some trial and error, obviously, but we'll figure it out. Oh, sorry. Output priority is right. There you go. I guess backwards for our thing here. There you go. Let's throw that back on the system here. Okay. And then, okay, so let's try this out here. So what we're going to do now is we can put a substation in here if you want. Substations are fun. They work really well, to be honest. But let's put the substation in here. And then, so what you're going to do now is, here's the problem. I got to figure out how to get the other material in there. So how do I want to do that? I guess I could do secondary belt, really. Yeah, just grab it on there. So we're only doing 3, so it doesn't even need to be big. So you can say you have this stuff coming out, right? So we'll do that. And I guess you can have you coming over here. There you go. And then you can just have the other, you know, you can have a filter or whatever, I guess. Or I guess you don't even use a filter, you use the sorter, right? So you can have this just coming over here. And then at the end of this, I can have it... actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. At the end of this, I can do this. And then we can do a filter, basically. And then we can do the fancier one here. There you go. And then you can just line that up here, for example. And I guess even technically it'll even go in there now. That's actually kind of interesting. And then the other stuff will just sit here and basically fill up, I guess. So let's power this puppy and see how bad this is going to be now. I guess we'll use substation. I think we did before anyways, to be fair. There you go. So these will just come out like normal. And then if you get, if I did this right, oh crap, I just realized that's going to be a problem. You're going to have to space it a bit. There you go. Oh, but that's a problem. Unless you get that closer up. Yeah, because that's just going to jam up and then obviously have your issue there. So I wonder what I should do about that. Maybe bring this closer, potentially. So have it, you know, I guess like in reach of this, right? So let's just say you're going to always reach it from this spot here. That's probably the middle, so maybe one more. That should work. And then you have, oh, you're going to put your thing in here. So we put our filter back in here. There you go. And the filter's in the right spot. Okay. And then you're going to have to go in here, obviously, and clean up your mess. Well, here's a mess here, and might as well just clean all this mess right now. Okay. So even if it fills up with the good ones, then the idea is this will grab off here. Now, I could always grab it off down here or something, too, but I'm just having fun with the filter stuff, basically, because it exists, and it's neat. And then, well, I guess we'll start for this one here. So we'll grab from here. So obviously these will fill up now. And then, so that's uranium. And we should probably make sure we do our production modules in these guys too. Because those are pretty important. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll grab you guys here. And then, yeah, that should grab it. So we'll go ahead and fill this by hand here because we got a bunch anyways. There's that. There you go. So there you go. It fills it up. Whoa, that's actually very slow. Okay, so can we get this in? Oh, no. The way we've done this is, oh, they can fit right here? Okay. I think they can, right? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, that works. And then we can just get one of you guys. Maybe we could put you here, actually. Oh, you still won't reach it all. But there you go. We can always bring this down too, I guess. Oh no, it did reach those. Oh, okay, that actually works out well. Funny enough. I kind of want it lined up on that one. There you go. And then you can put your speed modules in here. I didn't bring them with me, I guess, all of them, so I could always take one out of here for now. Oh, and one out of this one. There you go. There you go. Okay, so there's your output, obviously. So then when you output it, I guess this is where you're going to want to use filtered inserters. I don't even know if I brought... Okay, we do have stack filtered ones. Good. So we'll do that, and then we're going to want to... So that's going to go on this side, but then it'll automatically should join onto that, which is fine. And then you're going to want to output your other ones, I guess, back into the system somewhere. That's the problem with the looping and everything else. I guess you loop it out of there, and then you do the priority or whatever, and that should be fine too. But obviously, we got to play around with it, right? So let's do this. So you're gonna be filtering this out, and you're gonna be doing this type here. So it'll filter through the system again. There you go. So that should work. And I guess I should be putting this on like this too, right? Because I never did do that. Though, yeah, why? That might have been before I did the marker? I don't actually know for sure now, to be fair. Because it should be prioritying over there anyways. Yeah, because it's only for that. So I guess you could do that and then that, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that's making that. So, yeah, there you go. Very slow process, but, you know, that's how it is. And this literally gets you, like, what, 1 at a time or something? It's, yeah. Yeah, so you go from 40 to 41, obviously. So, yeah, you're going to run the one loop over and over for quite a while still. And then basically what you'll have over here is, okay, so that's working. And then these guys are going to have to go somewhere. So where's a good place to send them? I'd send them over here, but this whole thing, it sucks about these guys, how close they need to be for this. I mean, I could always ignore it. Or I could do an underground thing. Oh, no, that's going to suck too. It's just a really bad positioning I put this in. You're going to need to get those as well. I could do them sideways, I guess. Yeah, I guess we could do it sideways so it touches them. And then I can use the other ones, I guess. Yeah, I can do that. There you go. Let's do it that way. That should work. I just want to make sure I can get this working. So we have this guy going over here. And then that should work. And then you need like a priority over here, I guess. So the idea is now you want to put these into priority. Well, you might want to go down one more. Okay, something like that. And then you give input priority is going to be from the right side, I guess. Now, hopefully... Oh, it's going to do it on the further edge, by the way. So, because of that, you're going to want to fix it like that, right? I think. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's kind of fun, actually, but yeah, getting it right, it takes time. There you go. And you should be able to fit in this guy, I think, directly, and then you can just fit in there. There you go. So it'll take from here, and it'll take what you reuse out of here first before it processes through this, right? So that works. And we should be probably using stack for the pickup on this. There's so much of it, right? So there you go. Oh, and that's what the whole point of this was. I forgot. That's why we needed this open. That was for this part. Which then, once this fills up, we can then, of course, process that stuff. So. Holy crap. So we got, what, 15 extra, basically? Plus the random ones from place to place. But yeah, you don't have a lot extra. You go ahead and pick some of those by hand if you want. Is there one there? Or does it look like there was one there? Might have been one. There you go. So, yeah, well, it's going to be a while before we get a lot extra, but, I mean, obviously it'll happen. And this is why you go from machine to machine, so you just do the one first, and the second one, the third one, and then you eventually, get them over. Plus, we forgot to put our speed upgrades in here, so That'll have an effect. Now remember, with the SE, you can't have these stacked like a lot of ones, but you know they compensate with bigger slots. Plus they got higher level modules, bigger beacons, things like that later on. So, but for now, this works. I love how fast that goes. I guess you can grab them from here and there. I'm thinking might as well grab them multiple places just to keep it, grab as much off the belt so it doesn't like lose any off the belt eventually accidentally. But I think that should work. There you go. So remember, you're only creating one extra each time, so... I'm a little confused. Wasn't there, like, way more on the belt, though? Oh, no. What happened here? Oh, no. Oh, these are not filtered. Oh, crap. That's a problem. Is that actually really a problem? Is there a filtered... Oh, there is no filtered long, I don't think, unless you can filter this. Let's see. Oh, that's what's happening there. So I just learned something new. Okay, so what you could do, I guess, is filter those off right away. I did not realize that would be an issue. Interesting. So if you grab filtered, I could bounce this around, or I could do another way. Let's see what else I can do here. I did not realize that would be a problem, to be fair. Okay. So, let's just say... Oh, no, that was the one we want to grab. So we're grabbing you, obviously. There you go. What can we do here? I'm thinking we could just chain these, actually. So, we already have the grab over there, right? So... What are you doing wrong? What did I do wrong now here? That's this filtered one. This is the output. Why aren't you grabbing in there? Oh, the output's full. Derp. Okay. So I think I have an idea, but we'll have to obviously adjust this a bit. So let's snip it here. And I think the idea I have here is to do something like this. So I might bring this one closer. And then do this setup here. There you go. And then output priority is going to be right. There you go. And then I think the idea I have here is then we'll do the whole fun chaining crap here. So you guys will come out and do your thing. So we got you here. Okay. And then we have you here to there. And then you... Oh, but you're going to have... Oh, no. We can keep them in twos. There you go. I don't even need it there, to be fair. Yeah, let's redo this to be a little closer then to that one. Okay. I think we can do this. So we can use you to here to there. There you go. And then you can do your red ones if you want elsewhere. I'm sure people use the other colors. So those are for those. Actually, these ones should be red because they don't need to be as fast anyways, to be fair. So yeah, actually that's a good point. So you start here. And then you show up here to here. Oh, I see, because you did it that way. Yeah. That's fine. I'm going to keep it that way, then whatever. Okay. And then you can do your filtered ones here. There you go. So filtered, and then I guess filtered there. Oh, look at that. That works out right. And, okay, so that's proper. And then these ones will only be... this one here. So copy, paste, and paste. So there you go. That worked. So you should go back on... Oh, crap. You joined that, but that was actually not supposed to be joined into that one. How are you going to do this without screwing the other one? Oh, you can't. I might have to move this around then. Okay, so you got this one. And then we can go and take you and bring you over here. And then I guess we're going to have to do this setup over here. Even this is going to probably be not correct, but I'll figure it out eventually. You know, I might have to do it off camera or whatever, but then you do output priority as right. And I'm hoping that'll be correct. So it's going to put it there. You might have to fix this again. Oops, like this. There you go. So that at least should be right. I know we just contaminated our main thing again. And then what we can do is, these should be blue anyways, to be fair. There you go. And then we can just start chaining these around, hopefully. And then, there we go. So the faster belt will actually be kind of smart anyways, so. There you go. And then, let's see here. I hope we have it now. I'm not sure. Might as well throw that in there. Is that from before? Or I guess that was from before? Hopefully. Okay, this is so bloody messy looking, but I think we might have it. Input priority, by the way, is going to always be left as well. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think that might do it, actually. Oh, you're not outputting anymore because you need to put your filtered in, right? Yeah, okay. So then we filter you to you. There we go. Okay, that should work. So you could always grab it again for this one. Yeah, so let's put these in here. So there's these will obviously be your output, right? So output and output. And then later on your inputs, so you can put another input in there, and then also other inputs up there. Actually, inputs, you don't have to be doing that. Well, all my inputs are up there anyways. Yeah, so then you can do another input here. You can do one here, here, and then multiple on the backside, right? And then you have your guys here. I might as well grab these now because those don't matter, right? So. Now keep in mind, it shouldn't matter because it will pass it. It could jam up. Hopefully it doesn't. But if you had the perfect, amount of these guys coming in on here, it could jam up. So I think your only hope at that point might be to do something like this potentially. So you could potentially, I'm saying, do something like this. Oh, and by the way, we have to fix this system up because we don't have the Oh, actually, that might act like the overflow anyways, but we don't have the internal buffer. So I'm thinking what you could do on this one is you can do the filter here, right? And then we put the filter on the right side, and then you put these guys on the left side. And then that way, if one of those come through here, like over here, it should automatically then come to this spot over here like that. There you go. So that could fix that. And then, let's see here. And, okay, so you're working fine now, I think. Yeah, you're up to 29. Okay, and then we still want to do that whole compression crap or whatever anyways, I guess. I wonder if I should be filling up the other side of the belt. So it comes out on that side of the belt. I wonder if I should consider putting it on the other side of the belt, too. So, like this. So it uses the inner and the outer. Yeah, because if it's there, it'd be here. This will take it and put it on this side. Yeah, I think that might help compress it so we fill up that belt even thicker. Potentially. And then basically, priority input is, well, it's got the one, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think that should fix it. So this is not even really needed anymore. You can leave it for a backup, I guess, but... Okay, and then we got this. Now we can actually make the nuclear stuff itself, so we can put these guys in here. So you just need probably one of these, honestly, but you got here. So here's your ingredient. So it takes 10 seconds, not too bad. And so it outputs one of those guys, and then You also need the other uranium, which is kind of funny, honestly. So I guess eventually you need to make sure you have enough, but you're only going to make a certain amount. So you're going to need 19 of those, one of those. Okay. So how do I want to do that now? Do I just keep coming out of this one, I guess? Probably. There you go. So you might want to actually come out like this. Like something like this, I'm thinking maybe. That way it uses this side of the belt, potentially. Or actually, I might use... Let's actually do it the other way, and I can use the other one like that. Just one of my silly, messy whatever. There you go. And then you got this guy who can come over here, and then he can use this side of the belt. There you go. So he'll use that side. Your excess will use that side. We're getting there, though. Even then, you have to keep in mind that this has a buffer, too, so you're going to end up doing this for quite a long time before opening those, right? So this is going to be much, much later, and we'll use some for examples anyways here. So you got this coming on this side of the belt, and then, yeah, so that should work. And then basically we can have, what, maybe 2 of these guys going, I guess. And then you're going to need your iron coming in over here somewhere. And so you can grab those. And then you can grab, obviously, these guys here, which you probably should use your stack inserters because there's a lot of those. Okay. And then, yeah, let's get the iron up here somewhere. This is our iron here. Okay. Let's do it from over here then, I guess. There's your iron. Okay. And then, yeah. And this will be you guys. There you go. I think that'll work. Cool. And then basically, if this works out, obviously these guys will come out here, so I'll make some now. But it's like, ta-da! You know, these guys come out of here, they'll go in here, and they'll do their thing. Probably should do production modules once again, because, you know, every little bit we do production modules, we're obviously going to help us in the future. And then I'll get one of these set up somewhere here for the overclocking. You know, probably there would be a good spot. And then, yeah, so obviously this is going to be in the way. There you go. And then you can output this, and literally you can just output... I'm thinking I was going to split it, but I guess I could always... Oh, I'll probably just still split it. Yeah, we can just split it. So we'll just go over here, I guess. And so we'll have you guys coming out here. I guess we'll do red. We're running low anyways. There you go. So I'll have you coming here. I'll have you go in there. Oh yeah, I forgot they make 10 at a time too. Damn. Yeah, that's actually really nice. I forgot all about the 10 at a time here. So there you go. So this will power our reactors pretty fast. The only downside is, I hope... it's actually really bad because I forgot all about this. I hope they can't blow up without water. Because I forgot to give it water. That could be pretty messy. I'm guessing it'll be fine, but you need water with this whole setup, which we never actually set up any water yet with. So I did bring the offshore pumps with me somewhere. I just don't know where they went. Oh, here they are. So we're going to have to bring in water somewhere down here. So we can just start with bring these out somewhere over here. There you go. Doesn't even really matter. We'll just do it like that. I'm going to have to adjust them anyways down wherever I go, so... There you go. Okay, that should work for starters. And then we'll bring this guy all the way up too now. I didn't realize how much underground piping this is going to take. Damn. And here I thought I had lots. And then, oh yeah, because we decided to space it out more. I don't know what we're doing here now. Oh, I see. You go here. There you go. So that's for that. Hopefully this doesn't like cause a meltdown or something stupid. And then I don't think that exists. Only if you were to like literally nuke it yourself. I don't think you have to worry about it, you know, melting down on you. I have none of the big poles with me either, which is sad. Okay, so oh, we got power here nicely. Okay, so we'll go over here. And basically we'll get... Now, I don't know. You probably want to dedicate it for each one. I don't know what the throughput you need is, but... Hell, this might not even be good because of speed or something, you know. There you go. I'm hoping it'll be fine, but we'll learn in the end, I guess. We're not even using the, you know, the right amount of throughput anyways, so... There you go. So there's your water there. I haven't heard any nukes go off yet, so... Okay, so there's your water. So it's producing some power. Now, I'm guessing... I don't know actually what their priority is. Oh, okay, so they're doing the accumulator. Oh, because they're probably filling up the accumulator, right? So, yeah, that actually makes sense. Wow, that fuel actually lasts a lot longer than I expected. Oh, crap. More went into it? I didn't even realize that. That's probably why. Okay. They sound pretty cool. So as it heats up, more will go as well, obviously. But anyways. And I guess there's a heat to it. As you saw, there's heat to it. So I guess if you don't have it running, yeah, it's probably you probably don't want to turn it off, to be honest. But at the speed and amount you get out of it, we'll be fine anyways, uranium-wise. So I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. I need more of these guys. I know that sucks. There you go. I guess we can do this one, and then I guess it doesn't really matter too much. There you go. Let's bring him down. And then we're going to run out here, so I'll have to go and grab more, because I have some underground. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough anyways. Okay, I'll go grab more here. Okay, so I hooked them up below. This should turn these guys on. So there you go. Now we should have the water through this correctly. Now, obviously, this is out of... Well, it's out of the temperature. Oh, I guess these are maxed out anyways. I guess there's no way... Oh, you just see the water through it all. So the water should be all good now. So basically, we should be able to turn these back on and not have too much of a problem. And then, yeah. I didn't realize you get so much out of that, though. That's pretty cool. So, we can go ahead and, let's say we can split these and partially up. Probably doesn't really matter too much at this point. There you go. There you go. And then, yeah, so we can feed this by hand over time just slightly, you know. Get more of this going over time. There you go. Oh, I want to get the other one there. Sorry. Plus you have the production stuff, which will help on that throughput, and yeah. So that's all that done, basically. And then you have your empty ones that you're going to have to basically take out and deal with those. So we can go ahead and just go and bring those wherever. Let's just bring them over here for now. And then you got you over here. I guess we can just bring them over here. This is messy, but it'll work. There you go. And then, yeah, obviously you want to do something with this. So now these you have to break down as far as I know. So you just take those empty ones and convert it back into, yeah, regular 238s, basically. So these are 238s too, right? So I guess the idea here is you can go ahead and I guess take this. And then just grab you. And then we convert you back down wherever the hell that recipe was. Must be in here, right? No. Oh, you know what? It might be through the other processing. I'm thinking, you know what? I think it is, actually. So I think it's through one of these. Not the chemical plant, the other one. Oh, you placed all those down, though. Damn it. Well, I'm not using this one. Yeah, I could just steal him temporarily. Let's just do that. Yeah. I'll place that one back later or get another one. But there you go. So we can place this guy here. And then we can take him. Yeah, there you go. So you take your spent ones and then convert them up. And then you can go ahead and just throw them back over here. And then you can do something like this. And then just do the, your fun splitter stuff here. So it's like, okay. Input priority is from, input priority is from the right. There you go. So take from these first so these don't jam up, hopefully. And that's basically it for that. There you go. So those should start spitting out over time. They last a pretty good amount of time, though, to be honest. So there you go. Those are at the max temperature now. So this, as far as I know, this should function. Like, whether or not, that pipe length has any issues with the water making it, etc. I don't know. But this should be done, and it should be as automated as you can get. Like, I don't think, I'm not sure if this will work, obviously. I don't know if it'll jam up, things like that. But this should end up making it work. So that's pretty good without looking up guides or anything. I didn't copy any blueprints, well, except this design here. Obviously I looked up for ratios or whatever, and this was the common one. So, outside of that, and I guess once again, productivity module for this. Now this guy might need to be sped up though, because he might be pretty bloody slow over time. So where is the productivity modules? There you go. So everything, for this stuff, you probably want to be smart and use productivity modules for it all. And then you can use your beacons to speed it up from time to time if you like. So I can get one over here too. But yeah. So I'll leave that, see how it goes. I might off camera also play around, like I told you guys before. You can buffer the steam and use it and create a bunch more of these, etc., etc. So this does almost half of a gigawatt, so 400 and something megawatts. I might go crazy and make more of these and see if I can even buffer more, see if I can, power the umbrella and help us a bit, because in 2 or 3 hours I'm going to get hit. So if I can come up with some crazy creation, even if it's on the sideline or something, just to help with that, I might attempt it. But then again, I've ran out of the room here. I guess I can put something here and then move the pipes around, something like that. But either way, that's just only if I can come up with something interesting. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.